Hey dear friend, I hope that you are doing well. I am Epiphany. I'm very happy to share with you about boundaries. Here you can ask yourself, why is it important to have healthy boundaries in our life? What is boundaries? Well, boundaries, it is a line marks a limit of an area, or it is a dividing line. It is like geographic on geographical side, but also we can have what we call personal boundaries. Personal boundaries are the limit and the rules we set for ourselves within relationship. Here, boundaries, it can help us to show what are comfortable with us and how would you like to be treated by the people. Remember that the way you treat yourself, it is the way others treat you. Here I have the book known as For Agreement. This For Agreement contains the wisdom, where I found that many people, they try to create an image which does not fit them, but they try to make others happy while them are unhappy. So if you set the boundaries, you will be different, or you will be away from those who try to make others happy while them they are sad or they are unhappy. Here, boundaries can help you to know where one thinks ends, others thinks begins. Here we have 7 types of boundaries, where we have a physical, sexual, mental or emotional, financial or material. We have a spiritual, time, non-negotiable boundaries. All that type of boundaries is me and you who need to apply in our daily life. Remember, when you set a boundary, you are not bound anymore. When you set a boundary, it is important for you because it will help you to know what is acceptable, but most importantly, it will help you to know what is unacceptable in the relationship, whether that be with your friends, with your close family, your colleague, and your co-worker. Here, boundaries, it will empower you to say no. It is difficult, but just keep the courage of saying no if it's needed. Here, boundaries will help you to know where you can say no. And remember this, if you say no, it is a complete, simple sentence. You don't need to add any explanation after saying no. If you set boundaries, you will be disliked by a lot of people. But don't worry, those who dislike you because you set boundaries means that they are not supposed to be in your life. They are there for take you in advantage. Don't worry to let them go where they want. Here, you need to know this. Boundaries, it is like a door in a safe space. Here, you can't choose someone to knock on the door, but you can choose someone to enter in the room. It is like this in our life. We choose those who enter in our life, but we are not able. We can't choose those who can observe or who can looking after our situation. What we need, we are able to do the things in our own way. We don't need to be influenced by others to do anything or to do any task. Here, to set the boundary, it will make you free from any peer pressure. If you are a learner, you need to use the boundaries because it will help you to study all your lesson without the influence of other. And you will know, you will set the time of rest, you will set the time for what you call for study. If you are a parent, you need to set boundaries for your children because they are still young, they are not able to set what we call boundaries. But you need to set boundaries for them. They need to know when they can be at home, when they can go to rest, when they can take lunch, and when they can be at school. It is like this. Boundaries will help you to define the things like responsibility, personhood, and identity. It is good to have healthy boundaries because it will empower you to say no, even if it is difficult for us to say no with those people who is older than us. Because sometimes if we say no for those who is older than us, means that we disrespect, which is not true. You say no because you feel uncomfortable. You say no because you disagree with behavior around you. You need to say no at time. You need to say when. You need to know when I can say no, when I can say yes. I hope that you improve more in this talk, in this conversation, in this video, and I will like you to improve and to apply these 7 boundaries in your daily life, in different activity. If you don't set healthy boundaries, you can achieve anything. You can't, for sure, I'll tell you that. Because these boundaries can help you to achieve your goals. These boundaries can guide your goals. If you don't have boundaries in your life, if you don't set healthy boundaries in your life, here you will earn zero. You will earn nothing. And remember, here boundaries is very important because it can help us to protect mental health and well-being. It can help us to protect our mental health and sanity, which is needed by everyone. So if this is your first time, please remember to hit on the subscribe button, like, share. Thank you so much. Ciao, ciao.